Hey everyone, welcome to Fairy Floss. My name's Faye and this is my Floss Tube channel where I chat to you about my stitching, what I've been making and also sometimes today what I've been purchasing. So without further ado, first things first, a huge thank you to all the people that have subscribed to me so far. So last week, during the week, I hit my 50 goal of 50 subscribers, which only meant one thing. If you've watched in a previous video, I said my treat for myself when I hit 50 subscribers was to buy my Chatelaine pattern. And so when I hit 50, I released my little Monzo pot, and then after a lot of deliberating, a lot of questioning, a lot of thinking, I chose the Castle Moyland pattern, if you can see it there. So it's really beautiful. It's got a castle in the middle of it. It's got bridges. It's got birds. It's got ducks. It's got everything really that I really wanted from a chatelaine pattern. So I've ordered that. I've put it. Well, I can enlarge it on my phone. It doesn't really work on some of the PDF things. If anybody knows the best thing to work on chatelaines from, please let me know because that'd be really helpful. I've never done one before, but I'm really looking forward to saving up to order all the silks and then later on in the year getting started on that. It's going to be a while yet before I start the chat, but I am looking forward completely to doing it at some point. So, first things first, finishes. It's a start and a finish because you know I quite like to do a little miniature throughout the week. So I found this as a freebie in one of the magazines, and it's a little butterfly box. So I like it. I think it's really cute. Um, so it's a bit. You can see it just about. Yeah. So I made this during the week. I'm not sure at all what I'll do with it. It's a bit of an odd box. It's not like a elegant lid off box. It's more of a open the side of it kind of box, and I never really know what to do with them, but it's cute. I've done it. That was fun. So, what else have I been doing? My other whips, usual suspects. That was my only new start this week. Um, First whip is my. Let me get something to put it behind. Is the fun little sampler from Cross Stitch magazine. So I've done the top row now. I've done what is it? Summer, hot, and Buzz, I think it is. Is it Buzz? Yeah, it's Buzz, but there's no bees on it, so I don't really get that, to be honest. But never mind. It's cute. I've really enjoyed doing this, actually. So then yesterday when I was on the Zoom meeting to the Mirabilia gang, I decided to make my next 3 squares up ready for this week. So I've got the patterns for these 3 squares, so I'll get them filled in this week. And yeah, I really like that. It's just, I don't know what I'm going to do with it at the end, but I'm sure I'll think of something nice. So, my next whip is the drive-through, Mercenary Hill Kit. I love this. I really like how detailed it is. It's there's a lot of work involved in it. I'm gonna put something behind it as well to show you, but I actually quite like the effect of it without the white behind. I think you can really see all the different shades and stuff onto the brown. But let me just hold it up with white so you can actually see it. So last week I just done the main building, I think, and maybe started the car. So this week, of course, now I've done the most of the car, and I've done the little signpost that goes upwards as well. So this is going to be one of my pieces I'll continue working on this week. So I'm getting quite close, to be honest. It's really growing, it's really building, and I think it's really nice as well. So yeah, I'm going to keep going on this one. I like the Mill Hill kits. I think they're so. It's going to be the first of many. I can feel it, most definitely. So which means that my third and final whip is the biggest thing that I'm working on at the moment, and this is my Caravan. Let me just show you the finished chart. That would be the chart. Let's not show you that. Don't see me. There we go. It's this, oh, it's getting a bit bent now, this magazine. It's this lovely caravan with a little dog, a little cat, a little milk jug, little horse. Just like the ideal place you'd quite like to be during lockdown, but you're not. Um, but I really like it. I love all the colours. It's so vibrant. So on this one, I am getting close to finishing the caravan. So I think last week I'd just done the roof of the caravan. Yesterday and the day before, I did 2 whole days of doing that red side of the caravan, which was a lot of red to do. I think the only 2 colours I've touched upon this week are, well, 3 different shades of red and the yellow borders on the cross stitcher whip. They're the only 2 colours I feel like I've done all weekend. So I am actually going to start something else. I don't know what, but I'm going to dip into my stash and start something else this weekend just to make sure I'm stitching other colours as well, because it did get a little bit tedious, to be honest. It was a labour of love getting up this morning just to finish off this last little bit of red there. It nearly killed me, to be honest. But I am enjoying it still. I do like it. I'm pushing myself a bit on this one because I'm dying to put my grebe onto there that I showed you in last week's video. Really, really want to get started on that. So, yeah, working through my whips. Actually, this week there are going to be some new start. Well, the new pattern for the Positivity Rules Sal is out either, I think it's tomorrow, I'm not sure. I'm sure, what's the date today? 28. Yeah, I think it is tomorrow. Positivity Rules is out tomorrow, so I can get cracking on that one again. And then on Wednesday, I'm starting my Bouquet Threads read along club, and we're going to start stitching the Wuthering Heights on the Bouquet Threads sampler, which will be really good fun. I'm so looking forward to that. I've got the whole set now. I've just accidentally ordered the Shakespeare one as well, so that means I've got all 4 of the literature ones. So that's Shakespeare, Dickens, the Brontes, and Jane Austen. So over the course of the next couple of years or so, we'll be well, at least I, if anybody wants to join me, then feel free. I'll be reading and stitching along to all the different books covered, which is really exciting, especially the Shakespeare actually, because considering I've worked in English departments a lot and I'm a librarian, I don't feel I've actually studied beyond Macbeth, Othello, and Romeo and Juliet, maybe. Oh, a bit of Midsummer Night's Dream, but there's so many other plays out there that need to be discovered as well. So that'd be really good fun. That'd be really interesting. Um, so, which brings me to this week's haul. So, it was payday on Friday, which is always the best day, of course. So, my first little purchase, when did I got this before Friday. It wasn't a purchase, it was free. So, I got it just before Friday. And everybody else is getting it, and I'm a bit of a sheep at times. So, I decided to follow the crowd and pick up the Pandemic as it was a freebie. And I am quite excited about getting started on that. Um, I never really thought I'd do a sampler, but everybody else is doing it, and I kept seeing it and thinking, well, actually, I like the fact that it's a bit more free. You can choose which colours you want, which materials you want. You're not restricted, and I know there's lots of different colour schemes out there. I've been on in the Facebook group. There is a Pandemic Facebook group, and there's lots and lots of different ideas out there that people are doing. But I've decided for myself. I think I did steal this off somebody, but I'm just going to use any leftover threads I've got as I go along to keep filling in all the different bits on it. So I'm not really buying anything for it. I'll have to buy the fabric because nobody owns that. It's like enormous. Nobody owns that size of fabric, but um, once I've got the fabric, then I can start stitching on it. So I've ordered from Coffee Club Crafts, Megan Coffee Fabrics. Oh, brain freeze. I'll put the details in below for her Facebook page. I've just signed up to her fabric club as well. And I've ordered some nice things from there. And yeah, so that should be fun. I'm looking forward to starting Pandemic. It's something completely different, something that I wouldn't probably normally do, but life's too short. Let's try it out. So, what else did I get this week? Uh, Lots of happy mail. I've still got some things to arrive as well. I'm awaiting on lots and lots of lovely fabrics, and then I can get started on some other things. So, firstly, it's my Lakeside needlecraft haul. Some things in here aren't very interesting, some are. So, I won't pull out a pile of threads actually. So I've been stocking up on my DMC threads. So quite a few of these colours are for the mini Chatelaine that I'm about to start. In fact, I might do that this afternoon actually. The mini Chatelaine is the Scottish Highland Moo and Bar, I think it's called. And I've just ordered all the DMCs for that. I've got all the specialist flosses, so I'm actually ready to start that. And then I decided, because I was thinking I could join a a thread club, but I've got quite a lot of the DMCs anyway, so I'd end up doubling up quite a lot. So I've decided to just be my own thread club, and every month I'll go down my little list. I've got a spreadsheet of all my different colours and what I do need, and then I'm going to just fill in the gaps. So this week I looked at my list and decided to fill in my 600s. So I've bought every number between 600 and 700 that I still need. So I think like there's about 15 colours there. But they are so cheap online. It's worth getting, and it's worth getting them in bulk. So yeah, so next month then I might get the 700s, the 800s. I could double up if, because it's not all the numbers, it's like bits of the hundreds sort of spread out a bit. If you looked at a spreadsheet, you know exactly what I meant when I say that. But what else did I get? Um, some double-sided sticky tape because I always need it and never have it. Also, I asked for the little swatches of the what are they called? Sparkly Adas. Iridescent? I don't know. Sparkly ones anyway. So you just probably will never tell on this camera that they sparkle, but they do. So that's the blue one that's looking quite white at the moment. This is the white one that's also looking white. Um, this is like a greeny one, like a limey greeny. Can you see any spark? I can see a bit of sparkle there. Oh yeah. If I hold it right up close, let's do that with the blue one again. Oh yeah, a little bit of spark. It looks better not on camera. And then the yellow one as well. So these are just little samples. So if I decide to do something bigger using these samples, then I can have a look at these to decide which ones I want, which is such a great idea. I really like that idea of being able to have little samples to choose from. I also picked up a needle threader. I've got 2 or 3 of these already, but I still need different ones. Some of them, the wire seems quite thick and it's really hard to get beading needles through. So I thought I'd pick up a DMC one and see if there's any difference in that one, because when I'm using beads, I'm finding it impossible to thread the needle. And also, just some of the, just because they were there and they were cheap, and sometimes I'm just a bit too lazy to hole punch. So I thought I'll treat myself to some nice ones, and then why not? You know, it's payday, you're a bit excited about it, you buy things you don't really need. Let's do it. YOLO. Right, let's pop all that away. And then, sorry if the screen is a bit wobbly, I'm resting it on like a lot of books because I don't have a table or anything. And I've realised that the bed is a little bit bouncy. But I thought I'd have a bit of a change of scenery today. And also, you can see my boyfriend painted this. It's one of his many amazing paintings. He has just set up an Instagram account for his paintings called Luke Bailey Landscapes. I'll also pop that in the comments below as well, so you can find him and follow him and see all the exciting things he's doing. If you've seen my previous videos in the other room, you can see all his cathedrals behind me. He's painting all 42 cathedrals in the UK at the moment, and he's up to about I think about 34 or 35. I'm supposed to be making a map, but I keep getting distracted, so I need to catch that up later. And when we get to 42, we're having pizza and ice cream, so I'm like ordered in, not just like a Morrison's one. So I'm very excited about our pizza and ice cream when it gets to 42. So I will put all these details below. Also, from Lakeside, I saw this and thought, you know what? This is going to be the most fun thing I will stitch this Christmas. It's Jane's Joy, Holiday Joy by Caroline Manning, and I just love the fact that it's on. Let me pull the front page out. Show you better. There we go. So many different little motifs for Christmas, and I was pondering, shall I start it in Jolly July? Shall I get it out now? And I thought, no, I've got enough things to start already. So when it gets to October half term, I'll start kitting it up, get all my threads ready for it, and then get a really nice, beautiful piece of material. And then come October, I'll just try and stitch maybe one motif a day, and then just see how long it takes. It won't be ready for this Christmas, I'm sure, but I'll stitch it up and get it made probably into a quilt for myself, a little blanket or something for next Christmas. And I love it. I think it's really cute. I'm going to really enjoy doing that. And the best stuff is in this bag, to be honest. I'm very, very excited about this. So, first things first. I ordered this. Oh, sorry, this is from Hawkins Hobbies from Zarina. That does a lot for the Mirabilia groups, and she also had quite a lot of little Mill Hill kits in, and I'm enjoying Drive Through so much, but it's quite big. Actually, I can probably show you the difference if I open this. There we go. I'm going to get beads all over the bed now. So, for some reason I thought all Mill Hills would be the same size, but they're blatantly not. So, this is Drive Through that I'm doing, and then the Seagull is going to be that big. So it's so much smaller. It's it's like a little weekend project. That'd be a really nice. I'm gonna get this done first, otherwise it'll never see the end. Um, but yeah, I picked up. Let me see if I can shove it back in. Otherwise, I will lose things. Um, messed that up. Oh well. So yeah, got the Seagull, the Spring Bouquet Seagull, and he's for me. He's going to go in our house. And also, I bought the Tuscan Cottage as well, and that's going to be a Christmas gift for my auntie. So I might actually start that in Jolly July. Um, my auntie Jeannie always puts really nice messages on my Instagram pictures of my stitching, so I thought it'd be really nice to stitch her something. And I don't think I'll put it as a magnet. I don't really like them as magnets. I might try and leave a little bit at the top and put a ribbon to it or something. I don't know. If anybody's got any other ideas of how to finish Mill Hill kits, and please let me know, because I'm not quite feeling the magnet. I'm not too sure. And my last exciting thing, which is what I really wanted from Hawkins Hobbies, is it's all dropped down a bit. Is my Mirabilia October Opal Fairy Kit. So now I've got all my beads, I've got all my speciality threads, all my DMCs ready. Listen, all those beads ready. So that really made the camera wobble. I'm very sorry. If you suffer from motion sickness, this probably isn't the best video to watch. I'm just waiting now on the fabric to arrive from Sparklies, which hopefully will be in the next couple of weeks or so. And then it's Mirabilia Go Go, which is so exciting. It's probably going to be one of the biggest things I've ever I've ever stitched, I think. So it's a challenge. Um, it's not going to be easy. I did watch somebody else's Floss Tube, and they said, "Oh, Mirabilias are really easy." And I was thinking, I don't think they are. They're huge. They cost a lot of money. They're not going to be easy. So I ignored that comment. And for me, it's a challenge, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. It's been a bit of a a bit of a reawakening this year of stitching and what I'm making. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting started on my memorabilia. So that is my haul for now. Yeah, I've got more stuff coming, not much actually, but one or two more things coming this week. But looking forward to this week's plans because I've got the next part of positivity rules to do. Hoping it'll be a bit less word and there might be a couple more pictures on it. Some flowers or bees or happy things. That'd be nice. And I do like stitching on the even weave. Might make a start on my mini chatelaine. And also I'll be starting my Brontes. So I'll have so much to show you next week. It'll be lovely next week. So yeah, I'm still in work part time, so I've got a little bit, even though I'm working on my days off because I don't have to account um commuting anymore. I've got a bit of extra time to stitch and to read and to create, so it's quite nice actually to have that extra time. I am really enjoying that. And stitchy kindness. Have I got any stitchy kindness to share? I've watched a few more Floss. Well, the stitchy kindness was that all you people subscribed, so I was able to get hold of my first Chatelaine, which was really, really nice. I've I watched all the videos of Stormy Stitcher this week, and she's making some absolutely lovely things. And she shares the story that she's inspired by her grandma, who makes lovely things as well. So I'll pop her details down below, and that's my shout out, I think, today. Um, Maybe next week or the week after, I'll do a list of quite a few people that I've been watching. Because I always forget when I come onto the videos who I haven't been watching. And then when I come up, I think, oh, I should have mentioned them. But that is me, such is life. And I think that is all I have to share with you today. Bit short and sweet. This computer's having a lot of speaker issues at the moment, so it's going to be a bit of a tricky video to edit, I think, today. So I thought if I keep it short, then it'll be a bit easier for me to try and hear because the sound isn't coming out very loud, so it's really hard for me to hear what's said. So if the sound fades at any point during this, I can only apologise. Hopefully it was quite visual. Hopefully you got to see lots of lovely things that I showed you. And I'm hopefully getting my laptop fixed tomorrow, so everything might be a bit more smoother next week. So I think that is everything I want to tell you. So have a great week. Keep smiling, keep stitching. Have a wonderful time, whatever you're doing. Enjoy the sunshine if it comes back. It's getting a bit overcast again now in London. And stay well. See you soon.